Hi, welcome back to K Gamer. It's time for another video now. Yes, this is a PS4 game. There can mean only one thing, that I've recently bought a PS4. Now, I've also bought an Xbox One, and recently I bought a new Nintendo 3DS XL, along with Xenoblade Chronicles. Now, that doesn't mean that I've stopped collecting retro games. It means I've sort of put the brakes on collecting retro games at the moment. Sort of trying to concentrate more on last gen, current gen, rather than like you know, the old gen. But yeah, I picked up an Xbox One a few months back now, probably about 3 months ago. Managed to pick up these games since. Some are second hand, used, a lot are new. Haven't paid a lot for the second hand ones. I've only paid like 15-20 quid for some of them, like Dead Rising 3, which I do like, which I did post a video recently. If anyone wants to take a look at it, it's only a very brief gameplay video. Sammy Rise, Sammy Forza 5, I think I paid about 25 quid, 20 quid for them. Things like Titanfall, I think I only paid about 15 quid for that one. And Battlefield's the same. Sunset Overdrive was a little bit more expensive. I think Destiny and Evil Within were only about 15-20 quid. So now, you know, after release, a couple of years, it's probably, in my opinion, it's the best time to pick up these latest, or the last current gen consoles. Like I say, I picked up a PS4 and an Xbox One. I picked up a PS4 only, I think it was about 6-7 weeks ago, something like that. And so the Xbox One I probably picked up almost 3-4 months ago. But yeah, got Bloodborne, which is a decent game. I haven't really played a lot of it, to be honest. I haven't had much time because I've been doing a little bit of decorating around the home, and obviously work constraints to sort of take a hit when it comes to gaming. But yeah, I've enjoyed a bit of X1 and also a bit of PS4. Yeah, managed to pick up Watch Dogs on the PS4. A couple of older games as well, like Killzone, Shadowfall. Picked this one up. It's got, this was new actually, but it's reduced. It's got the download code for Ripley, for the Ripley edition. You get to play the character from the Alien films, Ripley, and you've got to try and escape from the Nostromo when it's in like self-destruct mode. I haven't actually played that mode yet. I've only played the basic game. Basic game seems fine. It's nothing brilliant. It ain't earth-shattering. Also managed to pick up Drive Club because I do like racing games. And as you see, I also managed to pick up Need for Speed: The Rivals, which I did pick up used from Computer Exchange. Price wasn't brilliant on that one. Paid 18 quid for that. It's probably a little bit steep for what I should have paid for it. I could probably pick it up online brand new for about 20-22 quid. But I pirated a couple of old games in, old PS2 games, and came away with that. So, which is okay. It's a typical Need for Speed game. It's got some decent graphics. It ain't brilliant. Drive Club, again, it's a decent racer. It's got some nice graphics. It's okay. It ain't as good as Forza in my opinion, but yeah, it's a decent game. So yeah, the one I really wanted was Bloodborne, really, because I do like the Dark Souls games, even though they're punishingly difficult. There's just something about the From Software sort of art design and the game design, the gameplay, that I do enjoy in a masochistic kind of way. And so this is a collector's edition. It's got the little art book in there, along with the steel box. So yeah, all in all, it's a nice enough little collection, really. Nothing too fantastic. I paid the same price as the standard edition for this, so it was reduced. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Like I say, I'm sort of sticking with the current gen pickups at the moment, even like on the 3DS and stuff. Just sort of probably feel a bit burnt out on retro. I've only picked up one decent retro title recently, and that was something I'll post in the next adjoining video, because I know a lot of people only like the retro stuff. They don't like looking through all the current gen stuff. So yeah, I'll post that as a separate video. But yeah, along with the One, I mean, I do enjoy Xbox One. I just think it's a really great console. It's quite underrated, really. I mean, I know it's all PS4 talk, but to be honest, having the pair of them sat next together, there's something about the Xbox One. It just feels a little bit more, I don't know, more of a solid experience when playing it. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just an Xbox fanboy at heart. I don't know. But yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5 needs no introduction. Forza 5, that is brilliant. It's a brilliant racing game. Probably a little bit limited with the tracks, and obviously it's all this sort of bloody download content where you got to buy cars and things. There's quite a few cars on there, but some of the iconic cars over the years, you know, like the old Volkswagens and Fiats and things and that and stuff like that. And you might have to pay to download those unless they're on specials. But yeah, there are plenty of cars to get your teeth into anyway, and there's plenty of decent tracks, and I say it runs at a nice smooth frame rate as well. Nice high resolution. It does look the business. Really does look good. Still one of the better looking games. Forza Horizon 2, this was a packing game with a machine. With the Xbox One, it was a freebie. Which I only paid 290 quid with the with Forza 2 as a packing. So I think it was 285 quid I paid for it, if I remember right, with the game packing. So yeah, it's Forza Horizon 2 is okay. I'm never overly struck on Forza Horizon, but Forza Horizon 2 is okay. It's a decent game. It's on a par with, if not better than, Drive Club in my opinion anyway, but you know. Then you've got Rise, Son of Rome. It's by Crytek. That one's a sort of decent platform action scrolling beat 'em up. It's got some really nice graphics on that actually, especially some of the metallic effects and things on the armour and the weapons. And yeah, it's probably the gameplay is a little bit repetitive, but all in all the graphics are very nice on it. Dead Rising 3, as I say, I really do like Dead Rising. I've always liked the Dead Rising series ever since the first one on the 360. And I understand this one's more sandbox, more free roaming. The graphics are really intense. If you want to check out the video that I've put on there, it's a fun game to play. It's a bit of a no-brainer at times. It's pretty much just to run around and chop the hell out of zombies, or run them over in your car or motorbike, or you know, it's less structured than the first two Dead Rising games, but it's recommended, especially at a cheap price. You can pick it up now for next to nothing. Also managed to pick up Batman Arkham Knight. I was going to pick that up on the PS4, but I changed my mind. I picked it up on the Xbox One, purely because having gold, even though I've got the PlayStation Plus on the PlayStation to play online, having gold, I've got like the more achievements and things on the PlayStation, because you can transfer your achievements over from your 360. It's because they stay onto your gamer tag. So I just fancied the Xbox One version, to be honest. So even though people will probably say it's better on PS4, to be honest, I can't see how it could be that much better on PS4, to be honest. Halo Master Chief Collection, yeah, pick this one up, yeah, it's pretty much Halo 1 to 4. Halo 1's been remastered in HD with some nice colourful textures and things. The others are just ports from the 360, but yeah, it's a decent collection. I didn't pay a lot for that. I think it was about 15-20 quid. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I did have this on the 360. I also had Grand Theft Auto 5 on the 360, but I traded those in against both of these games, which Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. It's a decent enough game. Obviously there's the COD haters out there, you know, but I don't mind playing them. I think they're enjoyable, especially some of the online modes, if you want a bit of mindless multiplayer. At the end of the day, a game's a game, no matter what format and whatever genre it is. So jump straight on something completely different, which is 2D beat-em-ups, and it's this Killer Instinct. Yeah, I do like Killer Instinct. I did like the N64/arcade version. This is very, very glossy. It's full of special effects and things, you know. Considering Iron Galaxy, who haven't got a really great track record, it's sort of coded this game. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's quite, you can get stung for the download content again, like most current next gen, last gen games. If you want to buy all the add-ons and whatever, it's going to cost you some money. But yeah, I do like Killer Instinct. It's got a nice sort of graphic quality to it. And if you've seen the latest games come, I think there's a, what's his name out of Battletoads? That one out of Battletoads, he's in there as well, isn't he? Yeah. He's a download character. And you've also got The Witcher. I almost got that one on PS4, and again I got an Xbox One because the achievements thing. I think probably people will say, oh, you should have got it on the PS4 because it runs better, this, that and the other. But in all honesty, I can't say it could look much better than it does on the Xbox One. People are just picking nits between the two systems, to be honest. I like getting the exclusives for PS4 and the Xbox One. The multi-format, unless they're drastically different, I think I'm still going to be getting the multi-platform version's going to be the Xbox One version, purely because of the achievements. Call me a sad achievement grabber, but I'm afraid that's the way it is. Resident Evil 2 Revelations. Got Resident Evil Revelations on the Wii U, and I've also got it on the 3DS. This was released in a series, as far as I'm aware. But I've just got it all in a complete edition. Yeah, that was it was about 20 quid, something like that. Titanfall, online only, no story mode as such, no mission mode, no campaign mode, sorry. It's just all purely arcade style action, online multiplayer. You control a giant robot and you can call it up to, and you can use it to sort of like Gundam style screw everyone up. Yeah, I quite like that actually. I know it's a bit of a Marmite game as far as I'm concerned. It does play nice and it looks decent. Obviously, I think the PC version probably runs at faster frame per second. It's a little bit more high res, but it still looks nice on the Xbox One. Another game that's probably going to be, you know, people are going to go, oh, you should have got the PS4 version, whatever. But again, it's the Xbox online multiplayer that I'll be using. So to me, I've got Battlefield 4, still got Battlefield 4 on the 360. I transferred my my battle card over, which you can do, which is your online sort of statistics and your ranking from Battlefield 4. You can transfer that from 360 to the Xbox One version, which does look nice and it runs nice and it plays nice and it's nice and smooth, but it's probably not as high resolution as the PS4 or the PC. But to be honest, on my plasma, I can't tell the difference between that and, like, you know, anything else that I've seen running in supposedly 1080p. It's really minimal. So I like Battlefield 4 and I like it on the Xbox One. Sunset Overdrive, that's another one as well. I do like that. It's an exclusive to the Xbox One. It says day one on here. Now, I didn't buy day one, obviously, because I've only recently bought a console. But this is a second-hand copy. It's in really good nick. The game itself reminds me of Jet Set Radio, the way you sort of grind around on the scenery and things, and it's quite almost like Alien Storm in effect. It's a bit like a modern day cross between Alien Storm and Grand Theft Auto meets Jet Set Radio. Yeah, it's a really wacky, weird, but fun game to play. Then you've got Destiny. Destiny's a nice game. It's from Bungie, the ones that made the Halo series. Obviously it's a Marmite game. Some people love it, some people hate it. I like the Halo game, so it's got its own sort of character to it. It's mainly an online game. It's quite tricky. Yeah, some of the bosses have got massive hit point counts and it might take you a while to get through them. And I know some people that I've spoke to just hate the fact that it's got such massive hit points. When hit counts on the bosses, you've got to probably like slug away at them for a while if you've got a weak weapon. So yeah, I can understand the hate, but personally I do like it. And finally, it's The Evil Within. Now again, I got this before I got the PS4, so I probably would have been better off getting the PS4 version of this, even though I think probably the differences are minimal. It's okay. It's probably my least liked current gen game. It's okay. That's all I can say about it. It's a little bit hyped. I think I only paid about 12 quid for this. So second hand or used, pre-loved, pre-owned, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's okay. It ain't no Resident Evil. It's a little bit hit and miss with the gameplay. The graphics are nice, but you know, the gameplay is a little bit probably wanting on it, to be honest. It's all very much trial and error, and that does tend to piss me off a little bit. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Obviously I've been on the old current gen rather than the old gen. As I say, I've been enjoying playing the retro games. I've slimmed a couple of my retro collections down a little bit. Like I've got rid of a few, like I got rid of my Game Boy Advance SP because it just ain't going to get used. Silver clamshell one, and a couple of other little bits and pieces, like the odd couple of Super Famicom games I already played. One or two old Mega Drive games I probably didn't use. So yeah, quite happy to just continue to mix the old and the new. Again, thanks for viewing.